The seat of the chair obviously has a lot of cush, a lot of give. It's gonna get a lot of wear and tear. So I would not use a transfer on the seat of a chair, but I think on the back of the chair, it's fine. Our transfers with Dixie Belle are extremely stretchy. They have a lot of bend, a lot of flexibility. The back of the chair has bend and cush, and the transfers are doing just fine there, but no one's gonna be sitting on them, you know, and spilling stuff on them. So we're doing good with the transfers on the back. So I used 8 clocks from this amazing transfer. This is a transfer by Dixie Belle. It's the hot air balloon transfer. But in addition to these sort of circus vibe hot air balloons that are going on here, there are, you can see, this is one of the sheets. There's 4 sheets inside the tube. They're all different. So this, out of the 4 sheets, there are 8 clocks available. So if you like the whole steampunk thing or Alice in Wonderland thing and you're looking for clocks, order a hot air balloon transfer because there are 8 clocks in it. The Alice in Wonderland transfer, which we are using also, this is, where's the chair? Where's the big Alice chair? Here's the chair. So this is actually on the back of my chair. This big chair is on the back of my chair. So I cut that out and I put that on the back. That's how big that is. And then there are 3 other sheets that look like this with different Alice in Wonderland characters. And you can see that there was a clock right here. So the Alice in Wonderland transfer has 3 clocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, the Alice in Wonderland transfer has 3 clocks. The hot air balloon has 8. I have put my link on Facebook that y'all can click and go order either one of these transfers or any of the products, paint products that I'm using. I would love that. That way Dixie Belle knows that I sent you. I would very much love that. And Instagram, you can go to my profile at Tracy's Fancy, and there is a Shop Dixie Belle Paints right there, and you can find the transfers there.
Hi, St. Victoria.
Okay, enough of that.
Vicky's on, Donna Troba.
Yay, they came
says
over.
hello. Mandy Driscoll's on from Down Under.
Mandy,
Sharon
thanks you guys for
Keenan.
coming over. Where's the one that I just cut?
Betsy Designs, she's on here. Sybil Scroggins.
Well, shoot. Shoot. I had one that I cut and I don't know what happened to it. So I'll
Hi,
just,
Julianne. She
I'll-
says hello.
I'll cut another one.
Catherine Hartney's on from Tulsa.
We're just going to add a few more transfers, you
all?
guys, and then we're going to do stripes in a second. I just want this to be offset a little bit. That one's kind of big, though. I think I need a small one. I think I'll do this one.
V. Bill is on from West Palm Beach.
From West
Deb
Palm.
Oliver, Connie Turner, Linda Rucker, Barbara Evans.
Linda's on.
Some of the regulars. Hi, Norm. Millicent Johnson, Robin Massey.
This is how you do a transfer. You peel the back off. This is the transfer. It's very sticky, so you only want to hold the plastic or the sheet that's around the transfer. Don't put your finger in the middle of the transfer on the back side because you'll pull transfer off. It'll stick to your finger. So I'm going to take it down here. Can they see the chair down here?
I'm getting there.
I'm going to take it down.
Hang on.
And I'm going to place it right here. I'm kind
Taking
of
it
overlapping my clocks on purpose. And then you just press. And then in the tube, I have a mess down here, but in the tube, you get this little stick. This is your applicator stick. And you just want to rub. So usually we use these on furniture and... What's wrong?
This thing came
Babe. Oh my gosh. We are just having a...
The camera came off the tripod. Hang
Sorry,
on.
guys.
Not the way it's supposed to. Dang it.
Close your eyes, guys, so you don't get motion sickness. And that's it. I rubbed it, and then the transfer stayed. The sheet comes off. I take my finger. I rub it over it really well. Then you want to get a sanding pad like this, or a super, super fine grit. This is the Surf Prep pads that we have on Dixie Belle as well. Or you can even get one of these, looks like... what do you say this looks like? Like a loofah
Looks like a sponge.
type sanding sponge. And you just rub it over your transfer, take off any loose edges. You want to sand it down and make sure that it becomes one with the piece of fabric. So the lines that are in that fabric, I want to make sure that I can see those. So that way I know that my transfer stuck down in between all those little holes. Everything looks good. My edges, there's no loose edges. So you're literally sanding them, kind of distressing them, sanding them. It's called burnishing. B-U-R-N-I-S-H, burnish. Actually burnishing them.
Julie Dinkers Bishop says, just wanted to thank you for the Would You Bend and Gumball machine.
Oh, good.
Gail Sobey is on. Kathy. Christine from Australia. You have quite a few Australians on
That
here.
looks good, right, guys? Okay, so now I had these little flourishes, and I thought I was going to add them, but I don't know. I mean, they're not going to have white on it. They'll be black, but I had this one.
Patricia says she feels like she's been drinking. Sorry, you're going to get more of that effect because I'm now holding this tablet. So when I try to mount it back on, it's going to be a little shaky.
Gosh.
Now's a good time because she's busy.
And I am not used to a mess, and I have got a real mess going on over here.
It will not go back in there. Okay.
He's literally holding the thing, you guys. I want the small ones. I want the small ones. I think I'm going to have to open a new Alice.
Lisa Jordan says, so you can use the surf prep pads without having to actually surf prep.
Oh yeah, they come, okay, so they come in a kit. They come in a bundle. And this is not what's supposed to go on your surf prep sander. These are called rad pads, and these are handheld ones that you can just use in your hand. They go around, you know, they're really good around like spindles like this. You can put them around staircase spindles, chair. They're awesome, but they're easy to use. So yeah.
Julie says I need a cocktail.
Yeah.
I do, but I'm on the wagon because I'm on Tracy's diet.
Yes.
So I can't have a beer for 8 weeks.
He is.
I'm a week and a half in.
He's on the wagon. Okay, well, I thought I wanted... What do y'all think? Do y'all think I need some of these? Or
Michelle's loving the transfer section with the black and white stripes. Or not section, selection.
selection? Wonder if I should do maybe like some, yeah, maybe let's try a couple of these.
Yeah, let me have to readjust here.
We are gonna try, instead of the flourishes that I love, let's try a couple of these bouquet clusters. Let's try a couple of these.
Okay.
Is that better, babe?
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Okay, so there's these little bouquet clusters. What if we put, oh yeah, I kind of like
Lana York
that.
says no, it looks good as it is.
You don't think I should do
Lisa Jordan said it looks fantastic.
fantastical?
Fantastical.
I kind of think I want a few florals in here. Just a few, since this is supposed to be like a swag.
Sherry Berry says, oh my lord, maybe I've been drinking. I just realized your chair's upside down.
Yes, it is. Should put that up here, right here. I think I'm gonna put it right there. I'm just gonna stick one on. We'll just, oh, there we go. It's done. I'm done. I did it.
Yeah, Lana likes the bouquets.
I'm just gonna put a little bouquet. The flourish just seems too overpowering. The bouquets are subtle.
Is this for your office?
No, this will be available. This chair is available. I'm just doing this because I got a whim. No, I have a new office chair.
Judy's liking the florals. Juana likes the bouquets. Hello, Christine.
Yeah, I like that. We need a couple more. I like.
St. Victor Diaries says a couple of florals, but not too much.
Not too many. We'll do another.
Less
How about
is
the one
more,
with the
says
pink?
Lady of Decor.
Okay. All right.
Lady of Decor.
Doesn't that sound so fancy?
Dutch Tulip says on the arms, maybe?
I think I'm just gonna put one over here and be done. I'm just gonna do two bouquets. Two bouquets. I haven't thought about the arms yet. Like, I don't know exactly what I'm doing with the arms. All right, we'll do a bouquet over here, and that's it. One over there, one over here.
Julie says, love you so much.
Julie, which Julie is that? Dinkers Bishop?
Yes.
Sweet thing. Sweet thing. All right.
Tara Rose found us after 15 minutes of looking.
Oh my goodness.
Thanks for the effort, Tara.
We weren't hiding. Who is it, Tara Rex?
Let me scroll back and see. Tara Rose.
Oh, Tara Rose. I'm so sorry, hon, that took you a long time to find us, but we're here. Hopefully
Ashley
it's worth it.
Osborne's on, getting on late. We explain how you got where you are.
Oh my goodness, Ashley, that's a long road
It's a
to
long,
explain.
sordid story.
That's a long road, but it is on live video, so you can certainly go back and watch replay for sure. All the videos are listed right there, right on my Facebook page and on my Instagram page as well.
Heather Gonzalez wants to know if she can get this in Canada.
Yes, we do have, retailers in Canada, I think. I need to look that up for you. Will you send me a message? Because I don't know for sure if you can order if Dixie Belle ships to Canada, or I think we have retailers. I know we have retailers in Canada. I want to.
So Lynette Neal is on. She says, hi from Western Australia. Excited to see this finished product. You really have quite a few followers down there, don't you?
Okay, before well, let me stand the chair up. Okay, let's do this, guys. Let's look at it upright. Y'all ready? Look! Oh, how cool is that? That's so cool.
Sherry Berry says, I'm ordering everything, just take my money. A glaze would be amazing. Are you going to use wax or mousse?
This. So I've already done it. Can
What
you
is
see
that?
right here? Look right here. I've already glazed. This is glazed and this is glazed. Now let me show you also up here at the top, I've also glazed up here. This is glazed, but do you see this section down here is not. So this is Plum Crazy and it's very bright and there's nothing in the cracks and crevices. But if you follow it up, about right here, it starts to get dark. It becomes very rich up here. So right up here it is glazed. And what I used was the Voodoo Gel Stain and Black Magic. But you could also use black wax. You could also use black paint. It's up to you. You could do a paint wash that's very watered down. You can use black wax, but you should put a top coat on it first. I just realized I only have one earring on because I can see my earring on the floor over there.
Heather says, can I transfer this onto wood?
The transfers, oh yeah, they're actually, that's what we usually use them on, is wood. So yes, 100%. So this up here has the Voodoo Gel Stain in Black Magic. That's what's up here. Now I have not done any of these buttons yet because you can see these right here are done, but they will also get a Voodoo Gel Stain coat on them as well. I haven't done that yet. They look a little harsh. So it'll all look a little bit deeper and more rich like this up here. And I'm probably going to be doing some doodle work with a paint pen, probably in black, some ribbon work.
Mandy Driscoll says, I'm doing Alice in Wonderland themed tables and chairs that I will be hiring out for tea time themed parties. That's a good idea.
Fun. Very, very fun. I love that. Is that something that you have in a business? Is that you hire out, you rent out your furniture? That's awesome. That's awesome.
Kimberly Ann O'Neill says, hi Tracy, just watched you on DB Live. This is looking fabulous.
Hi, sweetheart. Kimberly Ann O'Neill's the one who we just featured on Monday with her Sugar Skull hot pink dresser. Did you guys see that on Facebook? That is the artist that did that. You're an amazing artist, girl. Thank you for being here.
Julie,
thank you
I'm sorry.
for letting me share your piece.
Julie Dinkers Bishop says, so do I have to seal the gold rub or will it just dry good? It's for a bed.
The gold rub. So are you using...
On those nails, I think she's talking about.
Oh, this. So are you using the wax? If you're using the wax, it'll seal on its own. The gold wax. If you're using the gold mousse, is that what you're using? I don't know what you're using. If you're using the Dixie Belle's gold mousse, if you infuse it with the top coat and then let it dry on its own, you don't need to top coat that either.
Linda Glenn says, hello, you too. Love this chair. Amazing work.
Thank you.
Sherry Berry says, gorgeous.
Thank you, thank you.
Kathy Hess is on.
So I'm gonna have some intertwining doodle work on the back of here as well. So, okay, so let's do some black and white stripes, or let's talk about them. I'm not gonna paint them, I'm just gonna show you what I do. So when I first started doing chairs, and I was trying to do stripes on the seat, I had always taped my stripes on walls. What you looking at?
Oh, there's another question here.
Okay, go ahead.
When you get a chance.
No, go ahead.
Sherry wants to know, wait, you can use Voodoo for glaze? I'm so excited. I bought all the Voodoos. So you can. Apparently.
Yes, you can. You just put it on and wipe off with the... We'll do it. You want to do some? Let's do some real quick.
Do you clear coat before you Voodoo Gel Stain?
No, that's not clear coated. Let me show you. Let's do it. I have some right here ready to go.
Kimberly says, thanks so much for the love. Edna Walters on. Donna Grant Lodge. Mandy says, my business is Dotson's Through Design.
Dotson's Through Design.
But starting a party hire themed and Dotson's and Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, cool. That's awesome. Right up my alley. Okay, so this is just the Voodoo Gel Stain and Up in Smoke in this little cup here. And I'm just putting it on with the brush. This is just raw Plum Crazy, just in the raw, okay? This is stained. So I'm gonna take this, I'm just gonna run this over just like this. Normally I would use a larger brush, but this is what I had available. So Voodoo Gel Stain right over the raw paint. Just like that. Let's get in the cracks and crevices. We're gonna make it sloppy because we're wiping it off anyway, right?
Heather Gonzalez said she tried to go to your website, but it's not working.
What? My website?
Mm-hmm.
No, my website should be working. I hope that there's nothing wrong with my website. This
Julie
is
Dinker says she's using Mousse.
wet cloth, wipe back. See that?
Mm-hmm.
See it on my rag? Just like so. See how pretty that is? What a difference, right?
Yeah.
What a difference.
Heather says, how can I order this stencil or transfer?
Please go to the link. It's in the description of this video right here. You'll see a link. It'll say order your paints and transfers with my link. Click that link. It says dixiebellepaint.com and then it says AFF77. That's my number. So if you click that link, it'll take you over to Dixie Belle, but they know that I've sent you because it has AFF77 attached to it.
Melissa Upton List says she's having a very bad, awful day, and this just makes it much better.
Oh, I love you, Melissa, and I'm sorry. I wish I could see you again in the airport and hug you like we did before. That was the last time we saw each other. I'm sorry, hun. I hope that this does make your day a little bit better. Okay, so that is that. So now let's talk about stripes on chairs. So as you can see, for one thing, chairs are kind of, you know, they have like a hump. They're humped over. So I had always taped off. Well, it's very, very difficult to tape to can they see the stripes in that chair? In that?
Yes.
They can?
Well, for the most part.
So tape just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. You put paint over it, it gets wet, it lifts up, it doesn't want to stick to fabric.
Yes, April, that's a transfer on the back.
It works on wood, but it just will not work on here. So this is what I've done. I have used this one piece. I've done almost every mermaid chair with this exact piece. I have like sentimental value to this piece. And I don't know why I've never made another one, but I made a template and I cut it out and it's the size of my stripe. And if you ever go back and look at any striped fabric chair, it's this exact size because this is my pattern that I've always used. So I just lay it down, looking from the front. I lay it right down like this. And I usually use a pencil, a really sharp pencil. But for purposes that you guys can see me, I'm gonna use a Sharpie marker. And I don't know that they can see around that, but I'm gonna go just like this. I'm gonna lay this down and I'm just gonna hold it in place. And you don't wanna press real hard. You're just kind of leaving like a faint line. You just wanna leave a faint line. And remember, I would normally use pencil, but so you guys can see it really well, I am just using the marker. Go down, check your pattern. You wanna hold it in place and just do a small section at a time, just like so.
Sherry Roberts says, I never make it for your lives. Hi from Idaho.
Hi, Sherry. And then you gotta bring it down over this curve. It gets a little tricky here because it wants to go a different direction. So if I were to just go straight like this, it actually leaves a gap between this stripe and where the template is. So I have to kind of move this over. I want to make sure from the front that my stripe's actually going down straight.
Is your template getting stretched?
No, it's not. It's because this is humped and curved. It has nothing to do with the template. It's the shape of the chair. So it's sort of like an optical illusion. You have to step back and make sure that your stripe looks straight coming down the front of your chair, because if anything's going to show that your stripes aren't straight, it's going to show right here, right in the front, especially if you're going to take a picture and show it on social media. That's where they're not going to look straight. So that is what you do, and you move it, and there you go. Now, in the back here, I just go ahead and slide this back in. I line this up and make sure that it's straight. And then I just follow it to the back as much as I can. And then of course I just spin the chair like so.
Heather just sent them a note and they don't deliver to Canada.
Oh, they don't.
They don't.
Well, they do have retailers in Canada, I know that. So then you take the template and you find your stripe. Same thing, you want to make sure it's straight and you just follow it down the back, just like that. Just like that, okay? Back around. And then you go on and you do your next one. Lay your template down, just like so. I made this template out of like
Whose
brown.
phone number is that, babe?
Who knows? It's an old client or something.
Don't call that phone number.
I don't know.
Tara Rose says she's supposed to be painting, but her hubby decided to change the Jeep tires tonight. She doesn't like to leave her 3-year-old boy alone too long without supervision.
Yeah.
You know how that goes.
Yeah, we understand that. I did that for years. I started this business when Sadie was about 3, and I would had to leave the garage door open between here and the house, or bring her out here with me for hours.
Melanie Banfield wants to know, what color did you use in the Harlequin pattern, please?
That is soft pink.
Soft pink.
Soft pink and Fluff. And then this is Plum Crazy. And then the Plum Crazy washed out over it. And it actually, look what it did to the Harlequin. It like deepened the Harlequin into 2 different colors. Almost looks like a gray and a soft pink. It's kind of weird how that happened, but I like it.
It's a grink.
I like it. So anyway, I'm not going to do any more of these. I just wanted to do 2 here so you guys could see that that's what I do. Just like that. And I just keep going over the edge. I always start with my center stripe. And then I just paint them in with the paint. I just fill them in with paint. So that's the trick to doing stripes. That's how I do it. I made a template. I've used it for probably 6 years on over 100 mermaid chairs, probably. So that's that. That is that.
Trisha Tooley says, I couldn't get on your website yesterday either. Thought it was her internet.
What? Okay.
There must be something going on.
Do you have a phone? I'm going to look. Can you get your phone? Where's your phone? Is it in your pocket?
No, but you want to hold this?
In my face? I'm gonna hold this in my face like this.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
He wants me to hold this in my face. Okay, now you take it. This is really awkward. Okay, let's go see. Let's see.
Here, let me get you back on camera. Sorry, Instagram. Whoops.
Sorry, I'm having a little mini heart attack here. Why my Tracy's Fancy.
Show down your shirt. Melinda Todd says it works for her.
Yeah, it's working. Here it is.
Are y'all trying to get on there on your... Well, you're on the phone.
It doesn't matter. It's, yeah, traceysfancy.com.
Yeah, sometimes if you're on a phone, they're only designed for the...
No, it's not for what I paid for this website and 7 months of building it. Yeah, no, it's right there. Y'all want to watch?
Joyce Shoon says your story about wearing your daughter's bathing suit on your hair.
That thing's
cracked
gone
her up.
crazy
So
on
funny.
Facebook. Isn't that crazy? So that's my website. There's a little moving carousel at the beginning. Does that show well?
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, I don't know why. That's 2 people. I'm gonna let my Heather is her name. She's my website developer. Let me let her know so she can kind of go in and maybe do some diagnostics. Anyway, you guys, I hope that y'all love this so far. There's still quite a bit of work that needs to be done to it, but I hope that it inspires you. It gives you a new idea, that's not clamped in, babe, the phone.
Okay.
A new way to think about using transfers. I really, really like it. I think I might add one more bouquet right there. I think I might add a bouquet up there.
Lisa says, Tracy, that next stripe looks like it might be challenging. That's why she stopped. Just kidding.
This one? No,
Any
this
chance
one.
you would show us how exactly how to do that one?
This one? Yes. I don't think this one is. Oh shoot! I got Voodoo Gel Stain on my template.
Melissa says, I can't access it on my laptop, but I can on my phone.
What?
Mm-hmm.
That
Connie
is-
says it won't let me either. It won't let her either. Ashley says she was crying watching the video with the bathing suit top. What will you seal the transfer with? Hopefully I didn't miss the answer.
Oh, it doesn't matter if you did. This. Easy peasy spray wax
Easy
is what I'm
peasy.
going to use.
Oh, sorry, I've been blocking the Instagram.
After I'm
screen.
completely done, I won't spray it. I will pour it in a bowl and brush it on. Just like cover the whole thing. Everything. All the fabric.
April says you always inspire her with your...
Thank you, April. I'm really freaking out about my website, guys. I don't know what to say. And I don't know why. Can you clear your browser? Can you completely clear your browser on your laptop and go back and try it again?
I'm really shaking this camera around.
That's okay. They asked me to keep doing this, so
It's hard to scroll.
I'm going to keep going. So this next stripe isn't challenging.
All right, hang on. Hang on.
It's the next one. So who asked me to do this?
I can't scroll up. Hold the tablet.
Whoever asked me to do it. You need 2 more because this one is not a problem. Now I have to go over here a little bit. I'm going to pull my stripe around a little bit because I'm going to make sure that I'm coming down straight, which I usually bring it to the front. Come up.
Diane Johnson wants to know what's a black and white striped piece behind you. That is a guitar case.
Yeah, that's a guitar case. You like it?
She has little jam sessions out here by herself when she's not painting.
That is a joke, you guys. I do not play a guitar. Okay, so
Air guitar.
here we go. Next stripe, the one that I think she was talking about was going to be kind of challenging, is this one. So it's really not because I have this template. So I'm just going to lay it down like so. And I'm just going to drag my hand.
How wide is that stripe?
Oh, heavens, I
remember?
don't know. No. No, it's just the size I like.
Lynn McDonald says this is so cool. It worked fine for me just now, Jennifer says.
Yeah, I
Think
don't.
about the website.
Yeah.
Connie says she'll check after the video stops.
Yeah, maybe it was down for some reason and they just need to clear their browser. I don't know. Just like that. That's that. And then this back here, I can just kind of do it by hand. Like that. And then I would have to turn it around like so. Can they see? Instagram can. And then I need to go up in here and find where that line was, or I can just line this up next to it, and then I'll stick my marker up in there and just bring this down like that. And that is it. That's it. That's it so far.
Sherry Berry says she loves watching you work.
Thank you, Sherry Berry.
Can the template you made be used on wood projects?
Yes, of
She says
course.
it's
You could
tinted
use it
tape
on,
wood.
yeah, you could use it on, I mean, I would just use tape.
What
on
is it
wood
made of? A
projects.
brown bag?
No, it's made out of, you know, like, I don't know what they're saying. Like
what you-
shipping, packaging paper, like that you wrap packages in, like the old-fashioned, you know, the old-fashioned packaging paper. I don't know what you call that, but it's been around a really, really, really long time. So, and today when I was looking for it, I thought I'd lost it, and I always keep it in the same spot. I was like, oh my gosh, my stripe!
Kilda wants to know what type of fabric that chair is made of. Is it
It's
like
just a
blend?
cotton twill type fabric, which is prime for painting. It's the best for painting. Okay, guys, that's it. I'm going to let you guys go. I hope that you have been inspired. I would love to see your projects. Tag me. If you do something like this, tag me at Tracey's Fancy. You can always shoot me a message. You can email me at info@traceysfancy.com, info@traceysfancy.com. You can get your transfers. The hot air balloon transfer is the one that has the 8 clocks, and Alice in Wonderland has 3 clocks. You can get those using my link in the video, and Instagram, I will put them on my IGTV when we are done. And I think that's it. I'm hungry and I'm thirsty. I'm gonna go eat and drink, and I will see you guys next Wednesday, okay?
Thanks, guys.
Thanks
we'll
for
see
being
you next
here.
week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.